Okay, folks, let's destroy Homncruse. What do you say? Seems like a good time to destroy Homncruse. The thing about Homncruse is, he looks exactly like Astos. At least that vision of him does. I don't remember if he looks different after you use the light orb thing. Oh, that's where I have to go down here. He may or may not look different after we use the light orb, but he looks exactly like Astos from Final Fantasy. I never could figure out what the heck Astos was supposed to look like anyway. Ooh, those were they liches? Scary. Liches are a big problem for the Avatar in Ultima, but they're no big deal for the Avatar of Tecmo Secret of the Stars, who can run away from them like the coward that he is. If it ain't white, it ain't bullhead. Why would you think, just because we're at the final dungeon of the game, that the parade of useless fights that you have to run away from to save magic would stop? I mean, I could come down here and you know, level against the most powerful enemies in the game. But, you know, why on God's green earth would I want to do that? Only one of the 4 bosses in the parade of bosses really gave us any trouble. I abused save states a bit, but I could have beaten it fair and square if I, you know, was just a little more liberal with moondrops and stuff and used regain magic a lot more often. But, here I am ready to face off with Homncruse, the evil Lord of Darkness. Maybe I should have saved before I came down here, because I'm not sure if I can get back out, but... Anyway. Let's talk to Homncruse's scary chair. I didn't even talk to it, you just walk up to it. Maybe Homncruse is like a random encounter in this area. Oh. Holy... Did I even equip the Avatar with a metal sword? Yeah, that was kind of stupid of me. Oh, this game is so almost over, folks. This, I think you use the stupid thing on him. It changes his form around a little. He probably has 2 forms instead of just 1 you gotta beat. But yeah, this is it. This is Homncruse. I hope you're suitably impressed. Dan is defending. Leon uses the Cure Cane on Dan, because I figured something horrible would happen if I didn't cure him. This is, after all, Homncruse. He's one bad mofo. Yeah, you're just really not doing it for me here, Homncruse. You were like a kid born in a test tube who went to the future and befriended Michael Jackson and then came back to our past. You got 4 people to follow you somehow, all of them kind of freaky-deaky, only one of them really looking human, and she goes around wearing like metal underwear. And yeah, your ultimate form is just looks a little different. Well, that was actually pretty worthless there, Homncruse. Alright, Homncruse, if that's the way you want to play it. You can go around using attacks that only hit 1 person. That's surprisingly similar to what weaker bosses from the past would do. But, you know, it's up to you, Homncruse. You handle this however you think is most appropriate. Boom. Yeah, see, now he's taking damage like a regular old boss. A metal sword apparently does super damage to him. Well, super-ish. It just gets sharp hits every time, that's all. So a smart thing to do here might be, well, it probably would have been to give a sword to Cody that would allow him to do freeze attacks and free up Leona to do something else, but I didn't do that. I wasn't smart enough to do that, so maybe I can still sort that out. Do I have something else here he can equip? I can do a little sword switching around. Yeah. Well, it's going to take a turn, though. But he can use the Great Sword for right now. I'll just make him cast a spell or something. Keep powering up the Avatar. Alright, and you can equip the Fire Sword. Maybe I can go back and do this all in one turn. I'm bending the rules of this game here a little bit. Yeah, check it out. Which means that Tina, yeah, I was going to do that, freeze. And then he can attack, and then she can use Bolt. And Dan can heal, and all those moon drops I've been saving may end up never getting used at all. Which, you know, wouldn't be the end of the world. Alright, let's bring it. Homncruse, we will never lose to Homncruse. You have destroyed so many innocent lives with your bombers from the future. Oh, bomb level 3. This one's gonna hurt. Okay, well, shoot. If he gets an attack before Dan next time, we could be in trouble, but, that's safe state anyway. And, continue our onslaught. Keep an eye on how much time I got left in this video. Because I do know he has another form, so, I don't want to be completely wasteful and throwing everything I got at him, but I probably pretty much can. Oh, he's full of smash. Now just don't use Bomb 3 again and we're in business. Were you listening? I told you not to use Bomb 3. Alright, well, I mean, you are, if not the final boss, then really close to being the final boss, so... Oh, she's got better life magic than the Avatar does. For some reason I thought he was the only one who had that spell. Because how much attention I've been paying. Wait a minute, now I've lost track of who's casting it on who. Oh, Homncruse. You rascal with your, constant bomb attacks. Cody uses the Cure Cane. Cody uses Pure Cane Sugar. Dan should have like full life and stuff here. And that's gonna kill you. But no matter, because we can bring you back. And yeah, this would be not a bad time to use like Vitaplum and crap like that, but woohoo! 70 points damage on the crew. Cure Cane. This is, yeah, it's just kind of like a slightly tougher version of every other boss that we've fought. I've been warned that he can reset your speed that you boost. Oh, come on. I'm just not getting a chance to get off the ground here. Although if Dan survives, I'm still in good shape. Except that Leona's now dead. Oh, Homncruse. You just insist on making life difficult, Homncruse. You could have just rolled over and died easily, but no, you're gonna be Mr. Tough Guy. Alright, folks, well, you know, I'm have save states it could be abusing, but we're going to try to beat Homncruse fair and square, so stick with it.